Okay, good afternoon. I'd like to call the order the regular meeting of the Board of Public Works. Roll call.
Del Gomez,
Present.
William Allen,
Present.
Rena Guzman.
Present.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have minutes. We have the regular minutes of the regular meeting of January 27, 2021. The regular meeting of February 10, 2021. The special meeting minutes from January 25th, 2021, and February 5th, 2020. Entertain a motion to approve as written.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Del Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
We have no correspondence. We'll move on to new business. First item on our agenda is the bid opening for Central Station Floridian. This is from Fire Department.
First one is from HF Hometown Floors, located 1686 US Route 41, Suite A, Shelbyville, Indiana. There's no total on
There's no total.
it. No.
Is it broken down in sections or?
It just has a description of the services, but no dollar amount. Okay. So again, that's from HF Hometown Floors. I'll open up the second one and see if it's the same. And if it is, then maybe I'll just read the line items, the descriptions.
There's no amounts on it.
There's no amount. No. Second is from FCA Floor Specialist, located 3731 East 81st Street, 81st Avenue, Maryville, Indiana. Okay, this one does have a total. The amount is $35,525. There is a $7.67 per square foot unit price. Total square feet, 4,630.
I think we're going to have to send this back to the Fire Department
Yep.
because obviously there's only one bid and one company didn't submit anything, so they might have to redo this. So I think we're going to table this and send this back to the Fire Department. So they can finally have it. I think we should suggest they send it to more than, I don't know if they send it to more than two bidders, two companies, and you only received two bids. I'm pretty sure they probably sent it to more than two, but
We'll just have to have them confirm.
yeah. Either way, they're going to have to redo it.
Okay?
Okay. Okay, next item on our agenda. It's items for surplus from the Fire Department. We have a letter from the Fire Chief. Dear board members, I would like to declare the attached list of items as surplus. These items are broken or obsolete. Respectfully, Anthony P. Cerna, Fire Chief. For the record, he has a list, 4 items. Number 1, Bullard TC charger base, 2 of them. Broken, non-repairable. There's a Bar SCBA Cascade fill system. This is for the air bottles. It's 24 years old, obsolete, repair and replacement parts no longer available. The Kohler emergency station generator, model 45RA2. Which is 46 years old, it is obsolete, it is actually being replaced at this moment. A Whirlpool stove 30-inch, 18 years old, 2003 model. It is also broken and non-functioning. Are there any questions or comments on these items that they wish to declare surplus?
None.
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I'd like to entertain a motion to accept the attached list of damaged or surplus items from the Chicago Fire Department, which they wish to declare broken or obsolete.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Bill Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have from Public Works, we have a Northwest Indiana Forest Service Department's hourly rates. The hourly rates don't include parts pricing. We have 5 dealers. We have one rate schedule from Bozak Ford, 244 Milton Road, Burns Harbor, Indiana. Their hourly rate is for gas vehicles, $130 an hour, for diesel vehicles, $130 an hour. Next one, Webb Ford, 9809 Annapolis Boulevard, Highland, Indiana. Their hourly rate for SUV F100s is $144.95. For F250 and higher, $154.95 an hour. Hard Hill Ford, 901 East Lincoln Highway, Maryville, Indiana. Hourly rate for gas vehicles is $149. Diesel vehicles, $149. Paul Hearing Ford, 720 North Holbrook Road, Holbrook, Indiana. Their hourly rates for gas vehicles are $130. Diesel vehicles is $140 an hour. Curry Ford of Valpo, 2052 West Northland Drive, Valparaiso. Their hourly rate for gas vehicles is $130. Diesel vehicles is $130. As I mentioned, this is just an hourly rate, but I noticed even though they're all 4 dealerships, there's quite a difference in the hourly rates. The gas vehicles, it goes from $130 to as high as $149 an hour. Diesel vehicles as low as $130 to $154. So I think you got to take that into consideration when they review those rate schedules. Any questions or comments on these rate schedules?
No.
None.
There being no further questions or comments, there's a motion to approve the Public Works the submitted rate schedules for each 5 aforementioned 4 dealerships.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Bill Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
The next on the agenda, we come to outstanding invoices. We have a past due invoice from Cintas for Public Works. There are 2 invoices, one dated 7/24/2020, one dated 8/7/2020, for a total of $317.67. Explanation from Public Works: invoices were not delivered to Public Works. The bill to address are to another department. So that's one where they went to another
It
department.
looks like they went to Heritage Home.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments on these late invoices?
None.
No.
There being no further question or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the late invoice for Cintas in the amount of $317.67.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Bill Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
And next we have a late invoice from court, Sonia A. Morris Judge. Past due invoice from 10/4/2020, amount of $471. Explanation in court: the invoice for vendor 3664 West Publishing Corporation is delinquent due to an unintentional request to close the purchase order. Purchase order 202606 originally created to pay the vendor in December 2020. As a result, we're requesting your approval of this payment. Any questions or comments on this late invoice?
No.
None.
Any further question or comments, entertain a motion to approve payment of the past due invoice to West Publishing Corporation in the amount of $471.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Bill Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
And next we have a late invoice for the Police Department. And this This is from Public Agency Training Council. The late invoice is dated December 23, 2020 for $495. Reason for delinquent. The police department, please excuse the late invoice that was lost in the mail and service division had to request a copy to be emailed. Thank you for your consideration. Any questions or comments on this late invoice? There being no questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the late invoice from Public Agency Training Council in the amount of $495 from the police department.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have a late invoice from Hernandez Electrical. Invoice dated 10/30/20, the amount of $6,025.27. This is from the engineering department. The engineering department received the invoice on 02/24/21. The contractor called inquiring on payment service. Payment services have been rendered and invoice should be processed. So we just basically received the invoice.
Correct.
Any questions or comments?
No.
If there are no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the late invoice from Fernandez Electrical Engineering Department.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. Just as a word of information, the reason we do late invoices, State Board of Accounts requires this. Any late invoice that is late has to be sent to the board, and the board has a review on it. So that's a requirement of State Board of Accounts. Okay, next item on our agenda, we have from IT. We have from IT Director Kevin Kosak, description. This is a maintenance agreement with Gateway Business Systems to maintain the printer that was installed at 4718 Indianapolis Boulevard, City Offices. The Konica Buzz Hub C284E copier will be billed per copy at a rate of .005 for black and white and .047 for color. This is from Kevin Kosak, our computer systems administrator. For information, the address mentioned, 4718 Indianapolis Boulevard, is the building the city acquired, and which I believe now will be planning and special operations. It's just on the block. Any questions or comments on this maintenance agreement for the copier installed there?
None.
There being no further question or comment, entertain a motion to approve the service maintenance agreement for the copier installed at 4718 Indianapolis Boulevard.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have, in the building department, we have a request for notice to proceed for Midwest Service Group. This is a notice to proceed for the following properties for asbestos removal. It's 1507 to 09 Melville, 4713 McCook, 4715 McCook, 4807 McCook, and 4841 McCook. The contractor is Midwest Service Group out of 769 Madison Street, Suite C, South Point, Indiana. Year to commence no later than February 25th, 2020. All work shall be completed according to related work records, change orders, specifications, and punch lists within the 10 calendar days after commencement date above. Any questions or comments on the notice of receipt?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the notice to proceed for Midwest Service Group for the aforementioned properties for asbestos removal.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have Techno Metal Post LLC change order number 1. It's from engineering.
Yeah, this is the first and last change order for the concessions building over at the Little League. The building was structurally failing, so we decided to go with metal posts to help us stabilize the building. It comes at an additional price of $4,800 for additional piles, additional digging, and to add a special corrosive lubricant to make the material last longer.
Okay. So the original contract amount was $33,900. This increase of $4,800 raised it to $38,700. Any questions or comments on this change order for Kenny Lofton concession stand?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, there's a motion to approve change order number 1 for the Kenny Lofton concession stand amount of $4,800.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
And next we come to the local roads and bridge matching grant agreement. This is the purpose of this grant agreement is to enable the state to award a grant of $1 million representing 50% of the eligible cost of the project. And the project is the home relief under the local roads and bridge matching grant pavement replacement, Home Relief Avenue, 148th Street to 101st Street.
We created plans to reconstruct only from 148 to 151st. And the max for this program, which community crossings, which is what the state has every single year, the max was to receive $1 million. Total project cost is estimated to be around $4 for this job.
Or the state will give us $1.
Correct.
Are there any questions or comments on this local roads and bridge matching grant agreement?
No.
If no further questions or comments, there's a motion to approve the local roads and bridges matching grant agreement between the state of Indiana and the city of Chicago in the amount of $1 million.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next we come to change order number 20, the city of Chicago, Indiana Guthrie Street Reconstruction Project. This is also from engineering.
Yeah, this is to provide relining services for our sanitary line from 139th to Hawthorne. Sizes for the pipe range from 12 inches to 18. And it's just providing a protective coating inside the pipe to prolong its life. Total cost, $180,213. Again, that's from 139th to Hawthorne.
Okay, current value of the contract was for $10,625,665. With the change order, that will increase to $10,878,878.29. Any questions or comments on change order number 20?
None.
Okay. For the record, anytime we have change orders, if they're over 20%, we have to refuse them. Anything over 20%, the state requires us to make that an individual project, a separate project. So that's why we always look at the amounts of the contract before and after. So there are no further questions or comments. We'll take a motion to approve change order number 20, the Guthrie Street Reconstruction Project, the amount of $180,213.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
I don't believe this item was made to our agenda. We received it late. We have the City of Chicago Board of Public Works, resolution number 2021-64. The resolution of the Chicago Board of Public Works regarding appeals taken before the board. Whereas the City of Chicago Board of Public Works generally oversees public works projects which take place in the City of Chicago pursuant to Indiana Code 36-1-12-1, and that appeals may be taken to the Board of Public Works. Final agency actions as defined by Indiana Code 4-21.5-6. Whereas the City of Chicago Board of Public Works desires to establish procedures for hearing appeals taking of its actions and orders. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Public Works of the City of Chicago that the Board of Public Works, which shall generally conduct appeals hearing in keeping with the Indiana Administrative Orders and Procedures Act, the board shall appoint an administrative law judge within the meaning of IC 4-21.5-1-2, who shall serve as its hearing officer, who shall preside over appeals before the board, rule on motions, objections, pleas, make determinations with regards to rules of evidence, make other orders and rulings consistent with the duties and authority of the administrative law judge, and issue recommendations to the board, and who shall, at the conclusion of the appeals hearing, submit a proposed order or orders to the board. The board shall then vote to ratify the proposed order, remand the proposed order back to the hearing officer, or reject the proposed order after ratification by the Board of Public Works. A ratified order shall become the final order of the board. The board and its board of commissioners shall be represented by council appointed by the City's Corporation Council. Be it further resolved, the Board of Public Works hereby appoints lawyer Teresa Gaser as its hearing officer, who shall have the duties of administrative law judge and the appeals before the Board of Public Works. The board hereby acknowledges the appointment of the Corporation Council of Carla Morgan of Candace Williams to represent the city in appeals before the Board of Public Works. Certified and adopted by the Board of Public Works for the City of Chicago, Lake County, Indiana, on this 24th of February 2021. Are there any questions or comments on the resolution? Basically, it's establishing who's going to be the hearing officer and who's going to be the counsel. Do we have another anything to accompany this? That was it, this resolution?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions or comments on the resolution?
No.
Okay. There being no further questions or comments on resolution 2021-64, entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Nina Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, this establishes a hearing officer and attorney. I believe we'll probably get the appeal papers from the company that's appealing their fine or penalty on the hiring ordinance company. And that might be for next meeting. And next we come to right-of-way applications. We have 16 right-of-way applications. Number 21-03751 through 21-03767. And I believe the majority are for utility poles, placement of utility poles, and we do have one for Allison's Pond. That's for storage pod, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions on Board of Public Works permit application 21-03751 through 21-03767?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the aforementioned permit applications.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Nina Guzman.
Yes.
So that concludes our new business section for today's meeting. I believe we have no other business. Our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, March 10th, 2021 at 4:30 p.m. As that concludes our business for tonight, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Nina Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Okay, I would like to call to order the regular meeting of the Board of Public Safety, February 24th, 2021. We'll follow the agenda we have in front of us. May we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. May we have a roll call, please?
Milton Reed,
Here.
Richard Chemzinski, Thomas Davis.
Here.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes from February 10th, 2021? I will second that motion. Are there any questions? With there no questions, let's take a vote. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. That was an aye as well for me. Okay, we have no correspondence before us. In new business, we will entertain a motion to adopt Resolution 2021-03, 4418 Todd Avenue and release of lien. Is there a motion?
I so move.
I will second the motion. Are there any questions on the motion?
None.
Any questions? I have none. We'll take a vote. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, from the building department, we have a notice of emergency order to demolish 1121 West 144th Street, 508 West 148th Street. Now, 1121 West 144th Street, 508 West 148th Street. Is there a motion to ratify the notice of emergency order to demolish?
I so move.
I'll second. Are there any questions?
None.
I have none either. We'll take a vote. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion is carried. We have also from the building department report, we have the order to rescind 1117 Beacon Street. The rehab is complete. 3724 Deodore, the rehab is complete. 4313 Ivy, the rehab is complete. 4913 Northcott, self-demo of the garage. And 4023 Deodore, the rehab is complete. So that is pretty good. And that is the rear structure on Deodore. Is there a motion to accept these orders to rescind as recommended by the building department?
I so move.
I'll second. Are there any questions?
None.
I have no questions. We'll take a vote. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. There is no audience here for participation, and our regular meeting will be Wednesday, March the 10th, 2021 at 5:30 p.m. If there's no other business before us, and there is none, we will take a motion to adjourn.
I so move.
All right, I'll second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. The meeting is adjourned.